Hey guys, Thogden here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today, we're going to be going through our Premier League predictions for Game Week 12 with Thogdad and a very special guest, the Accrington Stanley goalkeeper on loan. Of course, his parent club is Manchester City. We're talking about our twin, James Trafford. Welcome to the channel again, lad.
What a legend he is, Theo. And I tell you what, the international break is over. Thank goodness for that.
We've got the man himself, my twin, if I had my hair down, James Trafford. How are you feeling, lad? You well?
Oh, I feel blessed to be on the channel again. Oh, I'm blessed.
Mate, when are you starting this, this GoPro channel? All right, now that Ben Foster's stopped his in the Prem, we need you in the EFL.
Nah. You won't be seeing that from me anytime soon.
50 shots, Thogden takes on a, what are you on FIFA? 52 rated or something?
59, come on, rate me.
59!
Yeah,
how many shots can Thogden score against a 59 rated keeper? That is a banger, if you ask me. All right, well, how many can I score? Tell me, bro, right now.
Probably 49, knowing me. Probably 49.
What, a couple will go for your legs? Okay,
Yeah.
1 or 2 go for your legs, tick.
3 or 4 probably go through my hands.
How many goals am I scoring?
Realistically, 0.
But Theo, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Stockport County 5, Bolton Wanderers 3. Have you stopped crying yet?
To be honest, it was a tough one to take. We've got to focus on the league. It was a horrible, horrible game. It's the magic of the FA Cup, though, for you Stockport fans. I'm sure they're loving it. Right, let's move on to the first game. What is it, Thogdad?
Oh, well, before that, Theo, you want to hear this, because last week, Chris MD, what a brilliant guest he is. 2 points. Thogdad, 3 points. Thogden, you got 5 points. You've got your mojo back, lad.
Hold on a sec. Chris MD did a YouTube Shorts about how he got loads of points.
He didn't, though. Theo, overall, the guests have got 55. You've got 70 points, I've got 78, but you're catching up, lad. 10,000 likes last week. Let's do it again. Let's have another 10,000. And the first game is Leicester City against Chelsea, 12th against first. Now, these are 2 teams here who drew last week. Now, Leicester City, though, 18 goals conceded this season. That's more than Burnley. That's a problem defensively, isn't it?
The problem with Leicester City is they've got a lot of games with Europa League football. Do they have the squad depth?
Well, Theo, I'd like to turn it another way. The problem with Leicester City at the moment, they're not sure if their manager's staying.
Yeah.
Brendan Rodgers, and that can't help the team, can it?
What job is he interested in?
Oh my God, there's rumours with almost every club in Europe at the moment.
I do remember Barcelona, but they took the Xavi. What, Brendan Rodgers, is he really going to leave? He left Celtic at an awkward time. So as a Leicester fan, I wouldn't be fully confident that he's going to stay. Do they have the minerals to get a win?
Well, I don't think they do, Theo, because Chelsea only conceded 4 goals all season, scored 27 at the other end, and it's mostly defenders who are scoring. For me, this is going to be a Chelsea win, surely.
Chelsea away from home, out of a possible 15 points, have won 13 this season. That's an incredible stat. But Leicester City, after an international break, it'll be good for them. But something tells me it could be a 2-2 draw. But I'm going to hold back from it and say 2-1 Chelsea. I know they don't have Lukaku, Werner's a doubt, but it's going to be a Kai Havertz masterclass. Thogdad, you said he was their worst player recently.
Well,
and you got roasted.
And I got
Rightly
some response.
So.
It's
Rightly
all
so.
about opinions. But you know what, Theo? I disagree. This is not going to be a high-scoring game. It's usually a low-scoring game. I'm going Leicester City 0, Chelsea 1.
Thogdad, you mug!
Just wait till I'm right and somebody clip that. But over to you, James Trafford.
We're going to kickstart with Leicester versus Chelsea. Saturday early kickoff, huge game. What do you reckon, mate?
I'm saying 2-0 Chelsea.
2-0 Chelsea. Confident?
Yeah,
no Lukaku? Not worried?
Nah, I've not worried one bit about the Blues.
Aston Villa in 16th against Brighton and Hove Albion in 7th. Aston Villa lost 5 in a row and they sacked their gaffer, didn't they? Dean Smith has gone and Steven Gerrard is in. Is that going to make any difference to this game, Theo?
Yes, massive difference. They're going to win.
Wow.
I wasn't confident this season under Dean Smith. Under Steven Gerrard, it's a completely different ball game. Me and Thogdad went out to Scotland. When we watched Rangers under Gerrard, that is the best Rangers of my lifetime that I remember going to games and watching them.
I've got to say, Steven Gerrard had an almost immediate effect, didn't he, on Rangers? He's a good gaffer, but you know what, Aston Villa, I don't think it'll change overnight. Brighton, drawn 4 of the last 5, haven't they? They're a tough team to beat there.
They are, but with them getting points, I get the feeling Villa might want it more. In front of the Villa Park, the whole tent will be rocking. Danny Ings is 50% chance of playing. If he goes out there and plays up top with Ollie Watkins, I think they're going to go win this. I'm confident. I'm going to say 2-0 Villa.
Wow, that is an enormous shout. I'm going Aston Villa 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. It's going to be a score draw.
Boring Thogdad. Gerrard's not going to open it on that.
Well,
you're just giving me 3 points. Thank you. Cheers. Let's move over to Traff, see if he backs the Villa like me. Aston Villa versus Brighton. New manager Steven Gerrard has come to the Prem. Do you think it was a good decision to leave Rangers?
Yeah, I'd say, because Someone else would have probably got the Villa job and he'd still not have the Villa job, so...
Yeah, but he's had a good thing at Rangers. Like, he could have gone straight to the Liverpool job.
I don't know, but if I was him, good move, yeah.
What's your prediction, Villa-Brighton?
I do like Brighton, so I'd say like 1-0 Brighton. Pot a ball.
Mate, that's a big statement. Danny Welbeck to do it again.
Nah, I'm saying like... who'll score? Bissouma. God, Bissouma.
Burnley in 18th against Crystal Palace in 10th. Maybe I've been unfair on Burnley because they've only lost one of the last 5, Theo. And drawing against Chelsea, that's a good result.
Maybe you've been unfair on Crystal Palace. They went off and beat City 2-0, then they beat Wolves 2-0. That's 2 cracking results. I know for a fact you and me weren't predicting them wins. Does it change now? Will they beat Burnley?
Well, I tell you what, Conor Gallagher, Theo, he was superb. He got the winning goal and then he got the international call-up. Well done, lad. But you know what? I've been very unfair on Burnley recently. Brilliant result against Chelsea. One of our mates, Callum, won 500 quid. He got the score right in that one.
Incredible.
You know what I'm going to say? Burnley to win this one 1-0. I don't often go for Burnley winning.
Dad, you're disrespecting Palace again.
I know, I'm sorry, Palace.
They're going to win again and prove you wrong. Having said that, I'm not going to say a Burnley win. I'm going to go for a draw. 1-1 or 2-2. I'm going to go 1-1. I just think Burnley won't allow a team like Palace to gain too many points. Vieira has got them rocking better than a lot of people have predicted at the start of the season.
Yes.
Having said that, Burnley will not like to drop points at home. I think it's going to be a draw. It depends on whether Cornet plays. I know he's got like a 60% chance of starting. If he does, he'll score. And Conor Gallagher, well done the England call-up. I thought you were excellent, mate. Over to Trafford. Burnley against Crystal Palace.
0-0.
0-0.
Masterclass, yeah. Nick Pope masterclass. No, I love Popey. I don't think he loves me.
Is he like your idol then? Yeah.
No, Pickford's my idol.
Newcastle United against Brentford, 19th against 14th. What a massive relegation tussle this is. And Newcastle, they've got a new manager, Theo.
Yep.
Eddie Howe. What's going to happen in this game?
Very interesting. Howe the lads. Well, they actually announced it as that. I would say it's my own joke, but Newcastle have already claimed it. I'm going to keep it very simple. The Toonami. It's a must-win game. They're like bottom of the league, drawing with Norwich. Brentford at home is a must-win game with their new manager. I think they'll do it. Ivan Toney up top. He's been slacking last few weeks. FPL users are fuming. He's playing against his old club.
He is.
There's a little bit in him that thinks, I need to score against Newcastle. These guys basically rejected me, and now I'm in the Prem balling out. Well, some games. Some game weeks, let's just say.
Do you know what? Newcastle United will win this game. They're going to get their first win of the season, 1-0.
Okay, Thogdad, you might want to cough out that little bit in your throat. Thogdad's having a shocker there.
I've got a frog in my throat.
I'm going to go Newcastle 2-1. I agree with you. It's a must-win game, and Eddie Howe will begin it with a party at St James's Park. For me, it's a St Maximan and Callum Wilson masterclass. Them two, they're going to link up, they're going to ball out, and under Eddie Howe, I think it's just going to click first game weekend. Over to James Trafford. Newcastle versus Brentford. What do you reckon? Is he gonna keep Newcastle up? That's a big question.
Oh, he'll keep him up. They're not that bad to go down.
That's true.
2-1 to the Toon.
Norwich City against Southampton, 20th against 13th. These are two teams who won last week. Can you believe that? Norwich and Southampton both won last week, and Norwich City celebrated by sacking their manager. Daniel Farke has gone, Theo. Dean Smith has come in.
A lot of things happened in that Norwich dressing room. It seemed like Campbell fell out with another player. Something happening between Campbell, his missus, other footballers in the dressing room. Daniel Farke saying, just get on with it. And it seemed a complete toxic mess at Norwich City. Last week was a bit of something different for Norwich.
Yes.
A breath of fresh air, you know? Where does it go from here with Dean Smith, Thogdad?
Oh my goodness, it is tough to call. I think Norwich have got no chance of staying up. I look at the playing squad, it's not good enough. Now, Southampton, I've got to admit, I underestimated you.
If Norwich win again, which wouldn't surprise me, new manager, positivity, at Carrow Road, it wouldn't shock me. But I'm going to sit on the fence and go for a 1-1 draw.
Wow, that is a big shout. Southampton have impressed me at the back this season. It's very rare that I say this because usually they are very leaky defensively. Overall, Theo, it's going to be Norwich 0, Southampton 1. Southampton are a better team
I've got
than
a question
Norwich.
for you, Dad.
Yes.
Are we going to see a glimpse of Billy Gilmore? If Billy Gilmore has fallen out with a player in the dressing room, just, please.
Sort it out.
Sort it out.
Guys, sort it out behind closed doors. We
Yeah.
don't want to talk about it. We don't want to hear about it. I want to see Billy Gilmore on a football pitch proving how good he is, and we know he is.
Let's see if Dean Smith can make a difference. And obviously Lampard was going to take the job, said no in the end. That was disappointing. I would have liked to see Lampard back in the Prem, but...
Absolutely, Theo. But James Trafford, what do you reckon, mate?
Norwich against Southampton. Again, another new manager, Dean Smith. Do you think that was the right appointment for Norwich? Better than Lampard, or...
Yeah, I'd say better than Lampard.
Can he get a win here?
Southampton
I'm asking too many
3-0.
questions here.
3-0
Southampton 3-0, yeah.
They're doing well this season, Southampton.
Watford against Manchester United, 17th against 6th. These are two teams who lost last week, but I'd say Ben Foster is going to be my FPL goalkeeper this week, so I need a clean sheet.
No way.
He is, yeah, all day long.
You think this United team isn't going to score?
I think Ben Foster will have to make loads of saves, but Theo, we've not had a Thogdad fact yet. Do you want one?
Yeah, go on then. It's only right.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Theo, in his last 14 games against newly promoted teams, he's scored 20 goals. That's a Thogdad fact. So if you've got Cristiano in your FPL, you're going to bag some points.
What, but you got Ben Foster in goal, so you're kind of contradictory here, Thogdad.
I know, but despite that, you know what? I think Man United will win this one. Really, they can't afford to mess up against the likes of Watford.
Yeah.
Are they going to win 2-0 in this one?
Yeah, Watford's team, Ismail Assar, Josh King.
Yeah.
There's some talents in there, but Man United, they need a win. The way Maguire cupped his ears after a few bad performances in the United game, after scoring for England. What's your say on that, by the way? Roy Keane was fuming. What's your take on
I agree with Roy Keane. I'll tell you what, Man United have conceded 17 goals this season in the Premier League. That's the same as Burnley. That's not good enough. Maguire, Shaw and others have had some stinkers. One of those goals against Man City was embarrassing at Sunday League standard.
We're not going to see Shaw. He's injured.
Yeah.
We're not going to see Varane. He's also injured. Their back five will probably be Wan-Bissaka, Telles, Bailly, Lindelof, Maguire.
I think Man United, they absolutely need a clean sheet, and I think they might get it.
I said 3-1. It's
Wow.
funny you said that.
Yeah.
Listen, I think there'll be goals in this game. Ronaldo and Cavani linking up top. There's good 3 goals in that. Watford will sneak one at home with Claudio Ranieri. That's my prediction. Let's go over to the goalkeeper down in the EFL, Accrington Stanley boy. What do you reckon, mate? For the game, Watford United, what do you reckon?
Watford United, 2-0 United.
Ronaldo to score?
Yeah, Ronaldo score. He always scores him.
Wolverhampton Wanderers against West Ham United. It's 8th against 3rd. Two teams in really good form. Now, Wolves, of course, lost last week, but before that, were really good. West Ham United, what can we say that hasn't been said? They've been brilliant.
Yeah.
Just beat Liverpool, Theo.
I can't believe that. Liverpool are on form as well. They
Yes.
played a full-strength team, and West Ham just cleared them out. One thing that really stands out for me, Mikel Antonio, watching him grow as a footballer, from the days when he was playing Bolton for Nottingham Forest in the Championship on the wing, Adama Traore, on the other side, I think at one point. He's gone from that to being a top Premier League striker for club and country. Country?
Yeah.
Jamaica. USA, did you see the banger he scored?
Oh my goodness, that was spectacular, Theo.
And on his debut, he scored a great solo effort too. He is smashing it in whatever players they throw around him. That's what creates a top player. And the geezer will keep scoring for club as well. He'll fly over the Atlantic and just go bag of Wolves away, I promise you.
I tell you what, West Ham's away form has been brilliant. 11 games they've got in all competitions without losing.
Yeah.
But Wolves is a tough place to go. Do you know what? I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw here, Theo.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe Wolves could sneak it, especially if Declan Rice is missing the game because he's meant to be ill. I don't think he's ill. I think that's a David Moyes masterclass to avoid him getting injured at San Marino away. I reckon West Ham will win this full strength. They'll have their best player, Deckers. Antonio will score. West Ham will win 2-1.
Wow, that's a big shout. James Trafford, what do you reckon, pal?
Wolves, West Ham. We've seen Antonio go out to Jamaica, finally playing a game for them, bagging goals for fun. With this sort of game, what do you reckon?
2-1. 2-1 West Ham. They're flying at the moment.
What do you reckon? Wolves at home? No, you don't fancy them?
I don't fancy Wolves over West Ham. West Ham are just flying too much to drop points.
Liverpool against Arsenal, 4th against 5th. This has got to be game of the weekend. Now, Liverpool, a draw and a defeat the last 2 games. They've fallen 4 points behind Chelsea. Should they be worrying, Theo?
No, they're still a great team, and a good international break with Jurgen Klopp will definitely fire the players up to go out there at Anfield and get a huge result against the Gunners. I know they've had some cracking results lately, but Liverpool away is just different gravy. Mo Salah, I'm sure he's a captain FPL.
He's got to be, Theo. Like you said, 8 games in the Premier League undefeated for Arsenal, looking really spectacular. Emile Smith-Rowe, Theo, what a player, eh?
Him and Saka for England were insane. I mean, his debut, they both, Smith-Rowe's debut against San Marino, got the goal, Saka smashing it. In this sort of game, you've got a lot of on-form players.
Yes.
What's the prediction going to be?
I think it's going to be Liverpool 2, Arsenal 1. I think home advantage, Theo. Salah and Trent will get the goals.
I'm gutted you said that because I predicted the exact same thing. I think Arsenal are a good team. They're very positive.
Yes.
They've come together. Players like Lokonga are shining through. Smith-Rowe and Saka. Aubameyang's back on form. On their day, they can make this game incredible, I'm telling you. But for now, I'm backing the likes of Jota, Salah and Mane to pull through. Liverpool 2-1 and over to the Traff. Next match, it's a big one. Liverpool against Arsenal. Arsenal are winning games for fun. Is it a bit of a honeymoon period, or is this where they're going to be really knuckled down by the Reds? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think this will be where it ends for Arsenal, where the run ends, and I think Liverpool 3-1.
Liverpool 3-1.
Salah, Mane, and Matip or someone.
Manchester City in second against Everton in 11th. It's a Lancashire derby. Now, I watched Man City last week against United. I thought they were superb. If it wasn't for David De Gea, could have been 6-0.
I genuinely believe Manchester City will smash Everton. Ooh. The Toffees' recent form has been rubbish. They've missed a lot of players, and yet they might have a few back. Richarlison being one, for example. DCL's got a long-term injury. You know, the whole player, they had the kind of trend at the time, right at the start of the season, Townsend, Damari Gray, they were absolutely smashing it. Game in, game out. We even signed him an FPL for a bit. That form's gone, hasn't it?
It has, Theo. But Everton did have a 0-0 draw with Tottenham Hotspur. That wasn't a bad result last game week.
Coming into this game, surely Everton are not coming out with any points here.
I kind of agree, Theo. I think Man City will win. I don't think it'll be a cricket score. I'm going for City 2, Everton 0. Everton only 2 points in 5 games. Not good enough.
I'm going to go City 3, Everton 0. One more goal on you. I just think they'll run riot with Jesus, Ferran Torres, Foden. I mean, even De Bruyne. Did you see what he did against Wales, Dad?
Oh, absolutely brilliant. What a player he is. Never underestimate him. But James Trafford, you know a little bit about Man City.
You do.
What's going to happen?
Manchester City versus Everton. We're moving on to Sunday's games. James, what do you reckon?
City, Everton, 2-0 City. Convincing.
You know a lot about Manchester City being at the club. Do you reckon they might rest a few players because they got PSG on Wednesday? You're not worried about that?
No, I'm not really worried about that. There's plenty of time between Sunday and Wednesday to recover.
Traff, it's a shame you're not there this season, lad. Do you remember when we were at the Champions League final? I was just waving at you. You saw me.
Yeah, I remember that.
Tottenham Hotspur in 9th against Leeds United in 15th. Now, these two teams have played 99 times over the last century, Theo. This is the 100th occasion they've played. Got to be about Harry Kane, hasn't it? He scored 7 goals in the international break. But his team, Tottenham, have only scored 9 goals in the league all season, Theo.
Dad, he got 8 contributions in 2 games. I know it's San Marino and Albania, but I don't care. If it's 11 against 11 and you're scoring and assisting that much, you're a joke, mate.
Do you know what, Theo? This could be a brilliant game. And when I first predicted this, I said 3-0 to Spurs, but then I had a rethink, and I think it's going to be a little bit closer. Now, Rodrigo likes to score in this encounter.
Does he?
Rafinha's coming into form. I think Leeds will get a goal from somewhere. I'm going Spurs 2-1, Theo.
Wow, that's much closer than I thought. Bamford being out is just a massive blow for Leeds. Like, you just can't back him in a game like this. Heung-min Son's been bagging for South Korea. But again, when you've got all these people travelling from different parts of the world, is it going to click first game back?
Well, you mentioned Heung-min Son. He's in my fantasy team, Theo, and it's about time he bagged me some points. Yeah. So I would consider having him captain.
But will Rafinha just go out there and score? Do you reckon he'll be the goal scorer?
I reckon he will score, Theo. I'm going to be watching this in a pub with a Guinness.
Will Rafinha finally be back in your FPL team?
Yes, I think he might. Yes, I think he might. I'm going to be selling Mason Mount and bringing in Rafinha.
I knew it. Mason Mount, what a shocking signing that was for you.
He had one good week and then I think he was injured, wasn't he?
He had the teeth thingy.
Yeah.
Can he talk again? Is he back? I don't even know.
Theo, all I know is he's let me down.
Yeah, good point. Right, that's our predictions on the final game. Tottenham Leeds. Trafford, what are you going for, mate? Tottenham against Leeds. Conte, Harry Kane, 8 goals, or 8 contributions in the last 2 games, 7 goals, I think. Son's scoring for South Korea. I mean, surely this is a home win. What do you reckon against Leeds?
Yeah, I'm saying Leeds haven't started off great this season. I'm going 2-0 Spurs.
2-0 Spurs, yeah.
Kane and Son.
You're not worried about Rafinha? He's been on top form.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not worried about him. And Conte's too defensive. Yeah, he's too good defensively.
Every time I get you on, you open up a bit more, mate. It's like you're getting ready for the channel or something. I don't know.
I was ready for the football challenges we're gonna do.
This video gets 15,000 likes. We'll make that happen. 50 shots against a 59. Mate, what's it like being 59 rated on FIFA? I'd rather not be on the game, to be honest. 59 rated.
No, I wouldn't. I'm happy I'm on it, but 59 rated's a shambles. Like, it's basically saying I've got like my hands tied together, 59 rated.
If you had a message to EA, like, just let it out on camera now, mate.
Sort yourselves out. Like, I'm not 59 rated in real life. I'm slightly better.
What would you give yourself? I'd say 64.
65, so I'm silver.
What, silver? Yeah, take that. Would you be rare?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. Yeah.
Mate, it's an absolute pleasure to get you back on the channel, though. Make sure to go follow your Instagram. I'll put it on the screen now. And yeah, apart from that, lad, have a good weekend. Best of luck with Accrington Stanley on the weekend. Get the result. Thank you very much, Big Traff. You are a legend for coming on our Prem predictions. I've really enjoyed this week, Thogdad. We've got the new setup going on. The football's back. There's not an international break for 4 months. Then in 11 months, we've got the bloody World Cup. It's all exciting, isn't it?
It is brilliant. We're off to Bolton Wanderers against Wickham on Saturday, aren't we, lad?
I know you are, Thogdad. Let's see what goes down. We've got so much to look forward to. Make sure you smash the like button. 15k likes. Now that they've removed the dislikes, like I said, the haters, they'll be liking. It's double the likes, boys. Let's go. Please subscribe for loads of Premier League content coming to your screens. And we'll see you in a bit. Bye, guys.
See ya.